All right, guys, so here we go. Here is our Google Chrome browser, and I'm already logged in. So it's imperative if they have not logged in, and down at the bottom right-hand side, I am using my Windows 7 computer right now, but on the Chromebooks, down here there will be a picture icon. If you click on that picture icon, you'll have a window about this large pop out, and it should say their name and their 500 number. Now, if it does not say their name and 500 number and it says browsing as guest, there's a link at the top right-hand side right about here. You're going to click exit guest. Then you'll have the login page, and make sure you log in with 500 number at students.earlymart.org. And the password for Alila is ESD, then their 5-digit lunch code. So ESD 12345, whatever their lunch code is. If you are the middle school or you are the elementary school, you only have a 4-digit lunch code. So in order to make the password long enough for Google, you have to do ESD dot their lunch number. So ESD dot 1234. So once they're logged in, you'll know they're logged in because you'll have this up here. And also their icon out here, if you click it, it'll say their name. Again, this is not a Chromebook, it's Windows, so I can't do it here. Sorry about that, but I don't know how to do screencast on a login page on Chromebook. So what I want you guys to do first is to draw their attention to the hamburger menu. You click on it. You're going to go to Settings, and they won't have a new tab. This will actually pop up like a pop-up window that's a little smaller than this, and they're going to have pretty much everything from here up or down. I'm sorry. They won't have the sign in because they already signed in. They won't have they might have the on startup. I'm not exactly sure. But what you want them to do is get to appearance. Okay, so they could do a peace sign. If you use 2 fingers, I call it peace sign click or peace sign scroll. If they do a peace sign and go up and down the mouse, it will actually scroll for them. So you don't have to grab over here. You just point what you want to scroll. I'm at this page. Use 2 fingers. I could go up or down by using 2 fingers. So the most important thing to do, they go to appearance. Okay, some of them will try to go get themes. I would avoid that at this time. Not that I'm against it. Just right this first day, it's like an hour to hour and a half, depending on your grade level, to get all this stuff worked out with a class of 26 kids. So you click always show the toolbar. Now, if you see, I had my toolbar drop down. If you have grades that use Chromebooks last year, they may have a bunch of bookmarks already. If you want to get rid of one, let's say the Tulare County Office of Education, you do that peace sign, 2 fingers, and click. That's your right click. You go and delete. Okay, so once their bookmarks bar shows, you need to have them just type the word Early Mart at the top, and they won't have .org yet, but you just do Early Mart at the top, hit enter, and the first, well, that was interesting. Usually the first thing that comes up when I do Early Mart is earlymart.org. So I don't know why that changed on this. It went to the band, but on the kids, this is always a top hit. So go to the website. Once you are here, have them click the students button, and you're going to have to do a step-by-step with the students. That's what I do, step-by-step, and very slowly have them do all these things. Now, once you're here at the students page, draw their attention to the star. You click the star, and they're not going to change the name. They're not going to change the folder. It needs to be on the bookmark bar. You click done, and now that Early Mart link is right here. Now, since I have already enough bookmarks, I had this arrow here to show me more, but you get the idea. So I would then have them click Lexia, star it, click done. I'm not going to do it because I really don't want it. You'd have it if the star was there, and then just click back. And every time they do that, so that's 2 total links because they should have bookmarked the students page. They bookmark Lexia, that's 2. Then you pick your AR, the one that's appropriate for you. As soon as you see the URL change, star it, go back, do Illuminate. Now this is a student Illuminate, so if you're going to bookmark it for your teacher use, you want to go to the teacher tab to do that. So you click on Illuminate. Again, you're going to star that, and I'm going to hit remove, but you guys need to hit done and add your new button. So then they'd have all these buttons up here so they can immediately get to where they need to go. Now, this is where it gets fun. You're going to classroom.google.com. I'm sorry, that's not how I have them do it. Just have them type the word classroom. Once they hit the word classroom, you hit enter. The top hit should be Google Classroom. They're going to have a screen that looks like this if they've never joined Google before. If they have joined Google before or Google Classroom before, they will have a splash page with their old classrooms on it. There'll be like a little rectangle here, and it'll say Mrs. Reese's class, or it'll say Mr. Owen's class, or it'll say Mr. Stringham's class. Okay, they're not to enter that. Up here on the top right, which we'll see in a minute, they're going to have a plus. They want to click that and add your classroom. But at this point, they don't have their account yet. So peace sign to get your scroll down. They should see that they're signed in. They're going to choose student. And then they're going to get this page right here, join your first class. You hit the plus button, and then you're going to enter your join code. Once you do that, they'll be in the classroom. Now, I'm not going to go step by step on how to do this on this particular video. I feel like it's gone long enough already, and I fear people probably won't watch it at this length already. So what I want to encourage you guys to do is to, when you create your classroom, I always do 2 to 3 posts, and you want to kind of do it in reverse order. So the one that you want to happen last, you do first, so it's on the bottom. So the first thing I do is I go into Google Drive, I create a document, and on that document I name it example, and all I do is say write a sentence, highlight it, and I verbally explain when I assign it to that they click and drag to highlight, and to play with the buttons up top on the document. That's the first thing I have them do, just so that they could experiment with the Google Docs format. Then I might ask a question. When you hit the plus on the bottom right-hand side, not this one, but when you're actually in the news feed of Classroom, hit the plus on the bottom right-hand side. You could select question. Then you might ask them just some random question just so they get used to that format. And at the very top, I always hit the plus button.
Teachers, a reminder to stop by the office to pick up grade checks to go home tomorrow. Teachers, please stop by to pick up your grade checks. Thank you.
So at the top plus sign, at the bottom right-hand side of your classroom is a plus sign, and you click announcement, and my first announcement is always, welcome to the classroom. Please post a comment telling me your favorite flavor of ice cream. And that way, their first experience with Classroom, they post a comment, they answer a question, and then they do an assignment. The important thing about the assignment is that you need to attach that doc to it. And when you attach that doc, there's going to be, so you hit the triangle for the attachment of docs, and then on the bottom right-hand side, there's a down arrow that you could click that will allow you to choose whether it's everybody gets to view the file, everybody gets to edit the original file. Don't do that one. Or does everybody get their own copy? That third option is the one you want. Now, you do that and then let them run with it, and you can play with the Google Classroom. Feel free to ask me to come in and help you with that, but if you guys want to set up the bookmarks and get the classroom set up, just have the kids logged in, if you're able to do up to that much, that would save me a good 30 to 40 minutes, and we could get right into the bulk of it. If you need me to help you with that, that is okay too. All right, I hope this was informative, and I hope that you guys be able to enjoy your Chromebooks. All right, as always, feel free to call, email, or text me if you need any help. All right, thanks, guys. Bye.